Ohio, everyone!
We are back and better than ever!
And we're gonna be changing up our format just a little bit.
We're gonna talk about last week instead of this week, at least for a little bit. It's a scheduling thing, you know. But the ticker at the bottom is still gonna give you guys flashes of stuff that happened this week. So if you see something you want us to really talk about next time, let us know.
Besides, there's a ton of stuff we didn't get to talk about over the break.
And if we don't get to talk about it, we're gonna explode. Seriously. You guys ready to tune in?
I'm Rila.
I'm Riley.
And you're watching Bulletoon Weekly.
Okay, I'll start. What the hell, Nintendo? Right when we decide to take a break, you crank out the Switch news?
Uh-oh, there she goes.
And the Sun and Moon starter evolutions? Come on, that's just salt in the wound, damn it, not cool!
Riley? Maybe you should calm.
And don't think I forgot about you, Blizzard, you bastards! Now you decide to actually reveal Sombra instead of just teasing her again? I swear I ought to kick all of your—
Okay, so we'll be right back, everyone. I'm just gonna calm her down real quick before she works her way up to 4-letter words. Better?
Yeah, whatever.
Good. Anyway, the Nintendo Switch looked amazing. Did you see the games they were playing? I think I saw Splatoon too!
Huh? Oh, you totally did. That was a whole different map. And it looks like it's even gonna let us customize our Inklings a little more. Well, that'll be sweet. And the new Zelda game's looking as beautiful as ever, too.
You don't sound convinced.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I loved everything I saw. Everything. But I did walk away with a few questions. Like controller compatibility. You know, whether we'll be able to use other controllers with it. And the way you store the main pad looks like it could be a little scratch prone if the screen's not protected or something.
Oh yeah, you're right. Even I beat you in Smash Bros. When you couldn't use your Pro controllers.
For the last time, Smash is not designed for Wiimotes.
Sure. Oh, I just thought of something else though. It's totally great that it's portable, but how's battery life gonna work?
Like hell it'll last a whole flight, let alone the wait in the airport. I called bull on that the second they showed it.
Well, I hope it all goes well.
If I'm worried about anything not going well, it's gonna be Sombra's release.
Huh? Why?
Pretty much the exact opposite reason that Anna's was. People saw Anna and hyped her up, and realized she was pretty underpowered. For a sniper, she can't even reach vantage points without help from Mei and her ice wall. Sombra, by contrast, looks broken as hell.
What does she do?
She can hack health packs, screw with people's abilities, cloak herself for 5 seconds.
Wow, a whole 5 seconds. That's...
Rila, 5 seconds in Overwatch may as well be 5 hours. She's designed to be the most annoying thing ever. Aside from maybe Junkrat, or a Mei that knows what the hell they're doing.
that bad?
But on the bright side, the game's gonna start imposing a no duplicates rule.
Which is...
No more than one of a character on a team. It's a good thing, really. Duplicates are a pain in the ass, no matter whose side it's on.
You sound like you're speaking from experience.
You try playing a game as the only tank among 5 Widowmakers who can't aim worth a damn. Or try to fight against 6 Meis, defending an objective with a ton of narrow choke points. There's no way around that.
I'll just stick to Pokemon, thanks. Speaking of which...
Oh yeah!
We got our copies of Sun and Moon! It's so good!
Decidueye is friggin' amazing!
I'm still surprised you didn't pick Litten.
Next playthrough, sis. Next playthrough. How are you enjoying your team?
Riley, Primarina is my spirit Pokemon.
And how's the adorable army coming along?
I could show you.
No. Hell no. No way. I intend to preserve my dignity as a trainer for at least a little bit. Well, let's just get to the new stuff.
Sure. Why?
So here's some bummer news. Looks like the Croods isn't getting that sequel. No real details on why, but last week Universal and DreamWorks canceled the follow-up. The animation crew on it are being assigned to different projects instead. Not really sure what happened. It's not like the original movie underperformed. It was a hit, and we actually liked it. Like I said, bummer. Fox, can you just not Fox today?
Uh-oh. What did they do now?
I mean, I know Apocalypse didn't blow anyone's minds, but come on! They're already eyeing a potential X-Men reboot.
What, another one? Wasn't First Class supposed to be a...
Yes, but they conveniently forgot about that. Fox has never known what it wants to do with the X-Men, but this is just ridiculous. You know, every now and then, Nickelodeon does something that reminds me why I loved them so much as a kid.
As did we all. But what happened?
There was a leak that they were working on an Invader Zim movie.
Come again?
Yup, that weird little green dude is making a comeback. I'm amped, Rila. Invader Zim? Hey Arnold? Rocco's Modern Life? Nick is seriously trying to win me back.
It looks like Pacific Rim 2 is getting underway. Shootings officially started in Australia for the 2018 sequel.
Oh, neat.
What? That's all? But giant robots fighting kaiju!
The first one didn't really wow me. Probably hype. It was just okay. I don't need the degree in writing to know that the writing in it was pretty subpar, and the leads were honestly kind of boring.
Well, this one features a pretty much entirely new crew, so there's that. And a new cast, too.
Yup, Stephen S. DeKnight, the director of Netflix's Daredevil series, is directing this one. And we already talked about John Boyega being cast as the male lead. Here's hoping this one really delivers.
Ooh, that didn't sound good.
I'm worried.
About?
It looks a lot like Marvel's eyeing a 2018 premiere for Cloak and Dagger on the Disney-owned YA channel Freedom.
And that worries you because?
Because it sounds like this could end up going a route that I really wouldn't want it to. I have no problem with Cloak and Dagger being marketed to a YA audience. After all, Buffy the Vampire Slayer is one of my favorite things ever. But this really sounds like it could end up being way less Buffy and way more Bella.
You're afraid it'll turn into Twilight?
Not in so many words, but they seem to really want to push the romantic angle pretty hard. I just hope it doesn't end up becoming the main focus of the thing. Cloak and Dagger are awesome, and I'd really hate seeing them reduced to that. Alright, on from TV to comics. It looks like ELEKTRA's getting her own ongoing series again. Wow, been a while.
Oh, I heard last week that she's joining the cast of The Defenders on Netflix.
Yep, that's gonna be sweet. The comic's being helmed by one of the Netflix Luke Cage writers, Matt Owens, and Alec Morgan is drawing it. The cover, well, kinda boring from a composition standpoint, is just beautifully drawn. So I think the book's gonna look amazing. And it looks like they're pitting her up against Arcade.
Arcade?
He's a kooky maniac and a genius inventor with a sadistic and warped sense of humor. Makes a lot of death traps and stuff based on arcade games, game shows, and the circus.
Comics are weird.
Duh.
In other news, it was officially announced that Young Justice is being revived for a 3rd season.
Still no real news when it comes to where it's being shown. Last we talked about this, talks were being had with Netflix, but it could be headed back to Cartoon Network.
People really liked this show.
If nothing else, its impact can't really be mistaken. I might not have really been into the show, but Artemis is on Arrow, Miss Martian debuted in Supergirl not long ago, and now we're seeing a new Aqualad that people actually take seriously. It's pretty impressive the kind of power a fandom can have. Last week, Idea Factory announced 3 new games for 2017. 1 for PS4, 2 for the Vita. Dark Rose Valkyrie is the one coming to PS4. It's gonna feature action RPG combat with visual novel style narrative.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
If you've ever played a Neptunia game, it sounds like it's basically gonna play like that.
Ooh, I loved Neptunia. Neptune was so cute. And Compa. And Iffy.
Right. Anyway, the trailer looked pretty cool. Hey, maybe we could play this one as a team, sis.
Huh? It's co-op?
No clue. But I can handle all the fighting, and you can hit X through all the story stuff or something.
Lotta. Riley, it sounds a lot like you're making fun of me.
Don't know what could ever give you that idea.
Uh-huh. It's alright, sis. I'll remember.
Well, folks, the master of the Shun Gokusatsu is back. Akuma's on his way back to Street Fighter.
Oh, joy.
Problem, sis?
I'll just be over here, training my adorable Primarina.
Uh-huh. Anyway, looks a lot like Akuma's done playing patty cake with the Tekken crowd, and now the Raging Demon is back for a little Street Fighter action. The reveal came at Red Bull Battleground Street Fighter V tournament, but there isn't a release date on him yet. He will be playable at the PlayStation Experience in December, however. This is a really tiny story with practically no details, but it looks like the Yakuza games are gonna be getting a live-action drama series. Sega actually promised details today and tomorrow, so yeah.
Japan time! But there's actually not a lot. I mean, there is a lot, but most of it is follow-up stuff on stories we couldn't cover. So...
This is what happens when you take a month off.
Hush! Anyway, it looks like the CYBORG 009 anime is getting a manga adaptation.
Other than the ones it's already had?
No, not those. Call of Justice. The anime is being shown in theaters across Japan later this year. It's a 3-part project, not a full series. Kind of a celebration of the original manga's 50th anniversary.
Oh, cool.
In other news, a TV anime adaptation of Alice to ZOUROKU was recently announced.
I hope you don't expect us to automatically know what any of that means.
Fine. Here are the cliff notes. It's about a little girl named Alice who has the power to pretty much ignore physics, and she meets this elderly man named ZOUROKU, who doesn't like to be bothered.
A child with the ability to ignore physics. That's just horrifying on so many levels. I sympathize with the dude.
Alright, it's time for the North American releases.
And comic book solicitations.
The list on my end was pretty slim. In anime, there was the heroic legend of Arslan, One Piece, and Overlord. Not much in the way of manga, but I did want to take a look at the Fire Force. I've heard really good things about it, so I'll probably pick it up soon.
And what else?
And what?
Now, Rila, be fair.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Rila?
Fine! Sword Art Hollow Realization came out for the PS4 and Vita. Happy?
Entertained, more like. My turn. Episode's running long, so I'll be quick about it. Last week, DC gave us Action Comics number 967, All-Star Batman number 4, Detective Comics number 944, Flash number 10, Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps number 8, Supergirl number 3, Superwoman number 4, and Wonder Woman number 10. But we all know me. I'm most excited about Batgirl and the Birds of Prey number 4.
You don't say.
Shut it. And on the Marvel side of things, we got Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows number 1. That's a mouthful. Avengers number 1.1, however that's supposed to work. Black Panther World of Wakanda number 1. Captain America Steve Rogers number 7. Daredevil number 13. Invincible Iron Man number 1. Uncanny Avengers number 16. And Uncanny X-Men number 15. Nothing on that list I'm dying to see, but I've heard Renew Your Vows is amazing. No pun intended. So check it out when you can.
Wait, you're not excited about Captain America? But he's your...
Favorite superhero, I know. But I'm just gonna wait and collect that one in trade form when it's ready. At least while the Hydra Cap thing's going on.
Huh. This might be the first time I've seen you more excited over DC than Marvel.
Not really. I prefer Marvel, so my expectations of them are higher. So I'm just harder on them. Doesn't mean I'm not really looking forward to a lot of this.
Understandable.
And, speaking of Marvel... Impression time! Go watch Doctor Strange! Do it! Go! It's not the absolute best Marvel movie or anything, but it's still wicked awesome! Not to mention the visuals are amazing!
I don't really have anything this week. Oh, Riley! How was the new episode of Kiss Him, Not Me?
What are you talking about?
Well, I'm not caught up, so I thought I'd ask.
How should I know?
Because you still haven't given back the manga. I assumed you were using it for comparison.
What? I don't have your...
Beat me in a battle and you can keep it.
For real? Wait.
Advantage Rila.
Damn it.
Hey, no hard feelings. Good game.
Oh, shut up.
That's our show, everyone.
Well, that was a pretty packed episode.
Hey, we had a lot of ground to cover.
I'll say, but it was fun. Mostly. Sometimes I swear there are horns under that bow.
If you liked what you saw, give that like button a zap.
Share with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe.
This has been Bulletoon Weekly. I'm Rila.
I'm Riley, and as always,
Stay tuned!